ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to this CD Racoola show. Today we'll be taking a gander at the 2015 film, The Visit. Before we delve into this episode, if you guys could take your little pointer finger and maybe, just maybe, if you're brave enough, hit that subscribe button. I dare ya! Heck, I double dog dare ya! Anyway, moving on here with The Visit. This 2015 film was directed by M. Night Shyamalan, so you know it had a juicy twist at the end, and this film most certainly did. Oh, by the way, this episode of the CD Racoola show contains some spoilers, so if you haven't seen The Visit, scamper off and watch it, then come back here to me. The Visit was done in the found footage style. I've talked at length about why I think this style of horror films is super scary, but suffice it to say that I think the found footage style puts us as the audience a little closer to the action and makes it feel a little more real, so to speak. The Visit starts off with two siblings, an older sister named Becca and a younger brother named Tyler, going to visit their grandparents for the first time. Off to Grandma's house we go, while their mom goes off to a cruise to party it up with her boyfriend. Becca decides she's going to film this encounter. The grandparents live way out in the country in Pennsylvania. They're called Nana and Pop Pop by the kids, and at first they seem like every basic set of grandparents we've ever seen. But we soon find out that they're anything like what we have seen before with the grandparents. We see them initially doing crazy things like barfing at night or throwing up, which I guess isn't too weird, but Nana being naked and clawing at the wall at night, and Nana holding a butcher knife outside their room is more than a little weird. Or Pop Pop keeping all those dirty diapers in a neat little collection. Or Pop Pop getting violent with random people for no reason at all. I would classify that as weird, but I think there were a couple scenes in this film that I found extremely unnerving and went well beyond weird. The scene where Nana kept wanting Becca to clean the oven and telling her to get deeper and deeper inside to clean. Oh, you just kept waiting for her to lock her in and cook her alive, which she almost did the one time if you've seen the film. The oven scene is funny to me in kind of a sick way, because I remember upon seeing the previews for this film, thinking that the film was going to be kind of like a Hansel and Gretel type film, with the grandparents, of course, wanting to eat the kiddos. That'd have been neat anyway. Which maybe they would have, but in reality, the grandparents were just plain old simple crazy and quite murderous, it seems. I don't know why, but the scariest scene of this entire movie was when they were playing hide and seek under the house, and Nana was under the house crawling like a wild animal. I mean, you can't ever say the old lady wasn't limber. I mean, she was crazy limber. She was crawling faster than I can run. I mean, vampires don't really need to run, but whatever. So that brings me to my final point here. This film, the big M. Night Shyamalan twist, and you know M. Night always has one, the grandparents weren't even the children's real grandparents. They were actually escaped mental patients who had killed the real grandparents. Such an awesome twist, as only M. Night Shyamalan can do. I just think old people can be super scary. I think we need more old person horror. I think it's underutilized. Old people equals scary. It's a simple formula that if you Hollywood guys would follow it, we would be churning out elderly horror on the regular. So, did I think this film was scary? I sure did, and it was fun trying to figure out what the big M. Night twist was going to be. So, I'm going to chunk up some above average marks on the old scarometer, because you know, old people are scary, and I am as old as they come. I would love to see The Visit 2, but I feel like M. Night Shyamalan doesn't really do sequels, does he? I mean, it'd be cool to see the couple escape jail, or even a prequel to this film would be super cool, to see how the two real grandparents met their unfortunate demise. Make it happen, Hollywood powers that be. Make it happen for us little guys out here in YouTube land, us poor souls. If I had a soul. Speaking of YouTube land, I would like to thank you guys out there for visiting me here on the CD Racoola Show. You see what I did there? Visiting the visit. Okay, that was pretty corny. But if you could hit that subscribe button, you would make me happier than Pop with a load of dirty diapers. Please join me next episode of the show when I take a look at my favorite horror movies from the 1980s. The 80s were an awesome decade for horror films. So until next time, my little bloodbags out there in YouTube land. The next time you go skipping over to Nana and Pops for a little spend the night party, just make sure they're actually your Nana and Pop, not some escaped mental patients who are more than likely planning your eventual death. I mean, I think that's pretty sound advice, don't you think there, out there in YouTube land? Anywho, enough of me here, I'm sure you're done. Ta-ta, my dears. Ta-ta. See you next time.